whenever the end would be, 6 months, 6 years, whenever, would you have...
Are you a friend with him?
Would you have an input into who you would want it whenever that is?
No.
You'd leave it to...
I'm happy here. I want to stay here. What can I say? When the club, myself, or the results, because at the end it's always the results decide. It's at the end of the chapter, the club will choose the best one, to continue this incredible period in Man City. But what can I say? I cannot all the time what happened there. And have been the rumors for the last years many, many times. So, and what can I say? I want to stay here. So. And the other season we see.
In terms of the development of the team, how excited are you with what they are starting to produce on a regular basis now?
I'm excited because I have margin to improve, and that's what I like. I have a margin, but margin to improve, to do it better. And that is the best can happen, the best. If not complacency, is not in the moments I think we have a good diagnosis what happened, but we have incredible brains in my staff to read what is the situation and getting better. So in third position we are fourth in the Champions League. That is the top position now, in 2 games left. In Premier League we are there, in Carabao Cup semi-final again. We're going to play against the last champions. So yeah. So that is what motivates me. Wake up early this morning, come here, and try to, to watch the game against Brentford, what they are doing good, not good, to analyze, to try to the next game against West Ham, to use that to getting better and getting better. This is the point. Will be enough to achieve? I don't know. What I'm saying, if we don't improve, what we feel that still we are margin, will not be enough, to lift the trophies. That is the reality. I'm quite honest with myself, but it's a question of not the desire they don't want to do it. It's still we have something that we have to do better.
But do you see the potential in this group to become another great Manchester City team?
We many things we are already, but to be champion require another things. And because we have experience what would be required to be champion. And still we are not. Still we are details that still we are not.
Pep, your focus and your motivation is the team and preparing the team. Does it bother you then when today discussion turns to your future?
No. I know my business. I know my business perfectly where I am in the position and always is there. But I come here in the press conference every 3 days. You can ask me. As my time, and the answer is always the same. So last season was a really, really tough season, and I didn't give up, and I was there. And this season is much better in terms of many things I see, and still I'm here. It depends on my feelings. My feeling is right now is good, so that's why I wanna continue. It's going to change, maybe. So I don't know, but now it's what I'm feeling now is not. I'm gonna with that players continue as much longer as possible.
You've not texted Hugo or anyone then to see if they're trying to get rid of you or anything like that?
Sorry?
You've not texted Hugo then or anyone to see if they're trying to get rid of you?
I don't have to text Hugo. I'm seeing every day. We take a coffee every day together. So now maybe we'll be busy in the next transfer window in January, but let's see every day. So, but I said the club has to be prepared, but have been prepared in the past with Chicky, because I'm a weird guy. Maybe when we wake up in the morning, I said, I'm leaving, ciao, ciao. So they have to be prepared, but it's not the case.
Well, I bet you're saying that you're enjoying things and you want to... There's plenty for the team to improve on, and you mentioned trying to get Cherki specifically to improve. Is part of your motivation as well that
absolutely.
You want to see out the development of these players?
Yeah, absolutely. Team? New staff motivate me, new players motivate me, of course. If I play with the same players during 10 years, I will be tired of them, and you cannot imagine how we should be tired with me. So new players, but they come in a last transfer window when we had a lot of problems last season. in terms of injuries, and Kusa came, and Victor came, and Claudio Echeverri came, and Omar came, and now Ryan Nuri came, and Nico Gonzalez came, and what else? New ones is here, you know. So that made me feel, I want to help them. How is that? How we can improve? Settle with the team. We are doing different things that we have done in the past. So these kind of things it's all the time. It's the same tactics, the same players, the same people, the same everything. At the end, you are not one decade here. No chance. No chance. Always I need challenge, right? Be challenged. Always I need things, enthusiasms for many other reasons, you know. A part of the titles, or fight for the titles. At the end, the titles is, I would say, is done, you know. There are things you have to find yourself, new things that make me feel still I like to do it, you know.
Do you want the motivation then of some new players in January to keep help progressing your encouragement of the enjoyment of the job?
Listen, the last season happened in the transfer window for just one reason. You have no players. All players and no players, all players and no players. And we have to, you know, for the next years, a new vibes, a new energy. That was the reason why. But I'm not a big fan for a transfer window. It always has to be open. You know, you never know what happened, and it's possible in the club decide it's good for now and for the next 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Why not? But it's better to, you know, at the end of the season to see what happened this season, how it was. It's much better.
I'll stay with Guillaume and Jack.
Hi, Pep. The period you've been here, you had to create, is it fair to say, 3 teams, 3 generations of teams. How does this one compare to the previous ones? How hard it is for them to get what you need to do? How excited are you about it compared to the other 2?
They are really younger. They're younger. And a little bit in the... So when Bernardo came, for example, Bernardo was a player like won with Monaco, you know, the French league, and important player. And with Jaime Laporte came, but many players came. They were players more. This time is, I think, you need a little bit more. That's why the process is a little bit slower. Need a little bit more time to settle. That's why I'm quite surprised being in that. Still, we are, you know, in the position that we are, but still. In terms of belief, I would say the most important thing is to say, okay, it doesn't matter which stadium we're going to play. We are us, and we are going to do who we are. We're going to play who we are. Still, we are not, you know, in that position.
Hey Pep, you were talking about sort of altering tactics year on year before. Has that been important for you, sort of, as a motivation, in that you're teaching players on the pitch every day something new, and actually for you, that's been a good thing? No,
what motivates is the most, and I've done as a manager a lot, is there is one thing I always do is watch our last game. I spend 2-3 hours to watch frame by frame, clip by clip, action by action, all the actions, the opponent and ourselves. That give me, not because I have to review to know exactly what happened. No, it's just to see what can improve, because we have training sessions to practice. And in that where I see, there is a pattern that we have to improve. And that made me wake up in the morning, okay, this is what I have to work into, the team will be better. I had to visualize the team will be better. You know, when we're doing that, we'll be more solid, consistent, we can create more chances, we can see less, we are winning games. That is the business. That is the main reason. You know, the relation with the team, massively important, staff, backroom staff. If I come here, it's a war every day, so I'll go home. So I want to be happy come here. And after visualize, in terms of football, we can do better. And the moment I feel it's done, with the players I cannot squeeze more, or I don't visualize that I can do better, I go home. And still I had the feeling that when I see to the Brentford, there is one detail, like, you know, we had to improve. Because there are things that happened in the last month that we talk a lot that we had much better. And that made me happy. And the people, and make us score more goals. Before it was just Erling scoring goals. Now we have more players scoring goals. And the people up front make more assists, and the impact is higher, and the long balls, we are losing all the time second balls, and now we are winning more second balls, and from there we're playing more. But still, our build-up is not really good. It's not good, and still we can play better. We can have more courage to play, and we have many, many details that still we have to defensively, we are not aggressive enough. We are not doing perfect what we are working on, talking, but that is not a regret and a complaining. It's what I said before. Is the reason why top. Still we have margin to do it better. And when it happens, we'll be closer. We'll be closer because Champions League game in Madrid, I'm so happy doing that. But don't deny me that in that level we cannot win or arrive in the last stage of Champions against Bayern Munich, PSG, and Arsenal, Liverpool, or Barcelona, or Madrid again, all the big clubs. No. Because I know when we played to final Champions League, I won 4 times Champions League titles, 3 as a manager, 1 as a player, and arrived a lot of semi-finals, a lot, and I know what you require to arrive there. But I prefer to be in that position now in February, March, and April when it's going to happen. Be what I believe we can do better.
I'll just ask a very, very quick one. Just what you said before in the answer when you said, when I have the feeling it's done. Like you've had the Centurions, you've won 4 in a row, you've won a treble, and it's never felt like it's been done. So when could it possibly be done? Because you've achieved everything with unbelievable teams.
No. It's the reason why it's not to live one another title. Of course, I want to win another Premier League and a Champions League, but that is not the reason why I wake up in the morning. It's not. It's the process. It's the journey. It's to do it better. So we're a trophy, okay, we're in a parade, happy, okay. Well done, Pep. And 2 days after, what's next? Is that the process to see the team development that made me feel that. But yes, in terms of title prices, but not even before I came here, it's done. I never expect when I arrive achieve 40 titles in 14, 50, 60, 70 years. So in 10 titles, I've done everything. No, it's not that. The motivation is not this one. It's be the team. Like after last season, I said, another club, except the club, it should be sacked. In Italy, Spain, no manager anymore. Here, they give me the confidence, so I don't want to, maybe they sack me soon or leave. In that way, I want to finish good, Being the team is getting better. And that's why I like, tomorrow, my target today in the training is I want to see my team play better than Brentford game. I want to see. And the players play not much. They play a lot against Leverkusen. Brentford, they play 1,000 times much better than Leverkusen. Individually, everyone was really good. Commitment with the ball, with a lot of mistakes. It doesn't matter. That didn't happen. So against Leverkusen, it was no mistakes. You know why? But not even try. And that is impossible to improve. You can dribble 10 times, lose all 10 dribbles. We will improve from that. But if you don't try, what you can improve? No chance. In Madrid, until we didn't score a goal, we didn't try. So what sense? You cannot improve with that. And in that, we do better and better. And every feeling that, we arrive in the middle of the stages, level stages. Why not? Why don't try to, until in all competition arrive until the end?
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you.